My name is Jacob Allen Harrell. Jacob is a biblical name and a name that can easily be said in English and Spanish, which is why my parents chose it. Allen is to honor my grandfather on my dad's side, and Harrell is the name I was given by birth. I live in the Republic of Panama and go to a small Christian international school called Crossroads Christian Academy that has a student population of about 275. My desired career or major in college to study would be sports analytics or elementary education with a physical education concentration. And I would want to go, if I were to become an educator, to a small international Christian school, much like the one I am attending now. I want to do something with sports because if it's with the statistics, I like to follow them, so it would be with that. If it's with the kids, I like to play with kids and help kids in their developmental years, so I would want to do that, but I just still need clarification from God on what He wants me to do. And ultimately, that's my goal, to honor Him through whatever I do and to know Him and to make Him known. Service is one of the best ways that I have found that I can do that. And I enjoy it, so it's not like a burden for me, and I think it's really amazing how many ways people can serve, and it's really simple to do it in just so many ways. And it's also an interesting way to impact people, because when you serve someone, yes, you're helping them and giving them the service that they either want or need, and it's usually need, but also you gain something out of it. You can become a better person and get the experience from that field. So it's not only just a benefit for the person being served. And that is definitely not why a person should do it, but there's also that benefit to it. Through service, God has taught me a few things. Recently, I was given the opportunity to go on a missions trip. In raising funds for that missions trip, I made cookies to get the funds required. And when I started making the cookies, I did not think it would be possible to make $250 plus worth of cookies, let alone 200 or 100, because I just thought that was a lot of work and I did not know that it would be possible. But God surprised me, and He gave me the funds that were required and even a surplus, which I did not know what to do with. Which then I had a different problem. Not the funds that I needed, but what to do with the extra funds that I had. I did not feel like giving them to the general fund of the missions trip would be the right way to use it. Keeping it definitely was not the right way to use it. So I prayed to God and I asked Him how I should use it. So every Sunday before the missions trip, we would have meetings. And on that Sunday, when we met, one of the girls on the team came in and was crying because she found out that her family was in a financially difficult situation and was probably not going to be able to go. And that's where God really showed me that He can use a surplus from one person to help another, and that we should be looking for ways to help others just wherever. And He taught me through that to listen to His voice, because before that I never had a real obvious example of where God showed Himself in my life. I know He's always working in and through me because that's what I believe, but that was one of the first tangible ways that I saw Him doing that. One of the things that I've also learned about God's nature is that He is good and He also likes to have fun. He has showed me the world of sports, which I might make a career out of, and that I like basketball and American football. And my favorite teams are the Carolina Panthers and Charlotte Hornets, more specifically. And it's also service. Sports may seem more fun than service, but for me, service is, as I mentioned before, one of the things I enjoy doing, and it's one of the easiest ways to show Christ. And some people have influenced me to get me where I am today. And those two specific groups of people are my grandparents and my parents. My dad has showed me that my dad, my mom, and my grandma have showed me that hard work is one of the best things to do to get to your goal. And my grandpa has given me the inspiration to have the inclination towards sports and to become an educator. And my other grandpa has showed me how to be humble and how to embrace God's nature. So I'm a senior in high school and I'm waiting to listen for God's will in my life and what I'm specifically called to do. And I'm just waiting for him to show me what it is exactly he wants me to do and to further his kingdom. Thank you.